How's it going, people? Sean Talks Wrestling. Let's talk AEW Dynamite for the 8th of February. One take, that's all it's going to be. One take because I have to hop on Twitch. Miles Morales, I've been playing it lately, trying to move through the story mode. Kind of frustrating. I'm not going to lie to you. Look, it's not as good as Batman Arkham Asylum series. It's not what it's cracked up to be. People are saying, oh man, this is a great game. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, anyway, let's talk about the show and not talk about Miles Morales, even though it's okay. But first match, you had MJF defeating Takeshita. Uh, Good match here. A lot of athleticism showed by MJF, especially like there was a point in the match where he took a clothesline off of the top rope from Takeshita, but then he flipped and landed on his feet and hit him with I think a super kick. Uh, Basically for the whole entire match, you had MJF working over Takeshita's arm, various spots, uh, the ring, the arm trap DDT, the ringer into the corner. Just a lot of working on Takeshita's arm. Takeshita was selling it well during the entire match, but in the end, MJF hits the salt of the earth on Takeshita, wrenches it in real good with a nice bridge. Takeshita taps out after the match. MJF puts on the ring, clocks Takeshita, busts him wide open. Daniel Bryan comes out to make the save. Yeah, and then the next match you had Jamie Hayter defeating the Bunny. Just a throwaway match. Like it was a throwaway match. After the match, uh, Hayter won with that ripcord lariat. But anyway, after the match, you had Saraya and Tony Storm attack Leva Bates for some reason, just to panic L in green on somebody who's an AEW original. That's still going on. I'm just waiting when they switch their attention to Jade. The Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter thing, it just, I don't know, man. Jamie Hayter as a champion, great in-ring talent, just, it's no spark there. It's just like, okay, she has the belt. But really with both women, Jade and Jamie, great champions, great in-ring talent, just no spark, no story, nothing to really get you invested in them as characters or wrestlers. But that's just me. So anyway, moving on past that. Okay, the online notes. Okay, so trios, to catch the thing. Okay, we already talked about that. Okay, yeah, the money thing. Okay, we already talked about that. Oh, this thing. So you had why is this happening? Why is Ricky Stark? Whatever. The Guevara, Garcia, and Ricky Starks had to fight three of the JS members. First, he took out Cool Hand Luke with a spear. It wasn't even a match. It was like 2 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever. Then he rolled up Daddy Magic. He just beat a tag. Oh my God! Why haven't we seen 2.0 and whatever? He beat them in like 5 minutes. And then Garcia comes out, but also Sammy comes out. So it's a mind game. It's like, who's gonna fight him? It eventually becomes Garcia. And for what this was a good match too. But in the end, Garcia wins with a little bit of tomfoolery. So on the edge of the ring, Garcia and Starks are fighting it out. Starks comes in and hits a spear on Garcia on the outside. He fires himself up on the outside. And a mass fan, does a spinning elbow. Oh my God, what fan could have hit a spinning elbow to Ricky Starks? And I don't know why, just to make some kind of suspense about who it was, Why didn't the security just reach over and just like, oh my God, why did you do that? Why did they just like braid him up by the collar or something? They just like, oh yeah, fan just hit the guy with the elbow. Yeah, it's just normal stuff. Yeah, don't get up out of your seat, Johnny. That happens all the time. What? Okay. Anyway, moving on past that, starts is out. Garcia throws him in the ring, pins him 1, 2, 3. Also, during this whole time, Guevara is discrediting the referee, so whatever. Uh, and the guy takes off his mask, and it's Chris Jericho. It was Jericho all along. And Ricky Starks is looking like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't get it. Why is this storyline even happening? He's already beaten Chris Jericho. And now it's because he beat him at a tag team match with. Why? Like, stop this. Stop this insanity. Please get off this ride. Why? Somebody tell me they're going to push this until a pay-per-view. Stop it. Please stop. Please stop this Ricky Starks Jericho feud. Please. Oh my God. Please stop it. It needs to end. Stop it. Okay, you have the Jericho stuff. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, backstage, Bryan Danielson is attending to Takeshita, who busts open bleeding in the doctor's room. Renee comes in to ask what's happening or whatever. Is he ready for the match? And then also, MJF has a promo set with another girl, another interviewer, and she asks him, "Are you ready to fight Danielson at thing whatever?" And he tells his story about how, you know, he's always had he always overcomes adversity. So he's talking about how he had a problem speeding his Corvette. He always kept getting tickets, and he was 1 point away from getting his license taken. So he went to prom with the Corvette. He saw this girl named Liv, who he always had a crush on, and they were running around, and she was doming him up. So he decided, after he got finished getting the soul sucked out of him, he decided to push the gas fast, but it was raining, so the car hydroplaned. It hit a pole, and he woke up. Mouth tastes like pennies or whatever. I don't know what that means. Maybe I need to look up on Google what does that mean when your mouth tastes like pennies. Anyway, he says Liv had buzzed her face on the dash, and he put his finger on her nose to see if she was still breathing. She was. He heard the car sirens in the background, and he said that he got up and took Liv's lifeless body and put it in the driver's seat, so they wouldn't know it was him, and he wouldn't get his license took. And he says that there are winners and there are losers, and nobody cares about the losers. They only care about the winners, and he's gonna do whatever it takes to. Excellent promo, by the way. I'm butchering it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really a good speaker. Granted, I'm on YouTube, but still, I'm not really a great speaker. Excellent promo. Top tier promo by MJF. So, going back to Bryan Danielson and Takeshita in the locker room. Bryan Danielson, he hears Rush's music playing. He tries to go out of the locker room, or the doctor's room, and the door is barred shut. It's locked. He can't get out. Cuts the commercial. Rush is in the ring. MJF comes out, tells Aubrey, start counting. The bell, ring the bell, blah, 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 all this stuff. So Aubrey starts counting slowly because she's pissed at MJF. She doesn't like MJF. Who really does? So Bryan, he uses all of his might to push the door, and surprise, surprise, it's Preston Vance and Jorge holding the door. Takeshita holds down to Preston, and Bryan sneaks past Jose. Bryan gets into the ring. Sorry, it's late. He gets into the ring, and the match starts between him and Rush. This was a sight. This was a hard hitting. This is the match that Jon Moxley probably masturbates to. This is the match that Suzuki has wet dreams about. This was bloody. This was brutal. This is this is this is when people think AEW. This is a match that is going to be brought up. Roosh, I wasn't a fan of his work like in first, but now this guy, he's he's just something. He's something as far as like a legitimate badass, and you couldn't believe it. Like those chops he was laying in on Bryan, disgusting. He had Bryan's chest looking like Play-Doh, like red Play-Doh. I know Bryan probably loved every second of this. Bryan was like cut open in it, and like Roosh was digging in it, like playing with the blood. Uh, it's like a hard hitting strike match. But in the end, Bryan Danielson gets the win with the Busaiku knee. It took two of them. See, what's another point of that? That scrape jacket power driver Roosh hit on Bryan Danielson. That was nasty. I think really all the strikes were just nasty in this thing. Bryan wins. MJL comes from the top of the ramp from where he was doing commentary. He gets the Dynamite down ring, knocks out Danielson, puts him in the solid earth, and referees come out to try to take MJF off of Bryan, but MJF just like maniacally holding it. Then moving on past that. Oh yeah, the headbutt stuff with Bryan Danielson, right? That was some cool shit too. Then you had the Elite defeating AR Fox and Top Flight. This match had me on the edge of my seat. A lot of near falls, a lot of athleticism. AR Fox was on his ass. I think we need to see AR Fox versus Kenny Omega somewhere down the road. Yeah, like to me, this was match tonight. I know the Roosh and Danielson was good too, but the Fox, Top Flight, and the Elite one, this one was something. As far as the Bryan Danielson and Roosh was like bloody and brutal. This one was just flash moves, near falls. It was all that. In the end, Kenny Omega, he tries to go for the one wing angel on AR Fox. AR Fox counters that. They go back and forth. Eventually, Kenny Omega pins AR Fox with some kind of roll up. And I think it was probably the best way to end this. You know, they didn't just flat out beat AR Fox on Top Flight. It was just like two teams that were struggling, going back and forth on the moves. And one team just got lucky because right place, right time. Okay. So moving on past that. Okay, so you had five. Oh. All right. So main event. You had the Guns defeating the Acclaim. Shocker. Just a couple. Nobody saw this coming. The crowd was shocked. I was shocked. I still can't believe it. Like, I'm shocked by the way it was done. So, the match was going fine or whatever. Bowens, he comes in. Bowen and Austin, they're fighting. Bowens tries to go for a rotating forearm. Gunn, he pulls the referee in front of him. Referee gets hit with the forearm. Referee goes spilling to the outside. The Guns, they grab the tag team belts and they're about to hit the Acclaim. Out comes Billy Gunn, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, they're doing what, you know, they're going big show with Billy Gunn, heel, face, nice, whatever. And he holds up Bowens, but then right before one of the Guns is about to hit Austin is about to hit Bowens with the tag team titles. He pushes Bowens out of the way, grabs the belt from Austin, and they're talking, but from the back, Colton hits Billy Gunn with the tag team belts. Eventually, the Acclaim recover. They get Austin, hit him with the Acclaim to Fame, mic drop all the top rope. Uh, the pin gets broken up. They keep fighting. Uh, Austin Austin gets pinned in a schoolboy by on a cutter roll by Bowen. Bowen sitting on top. Austin kicks out. Bowen goes to the ropes. Sorry, it's late. It's late. I'm sorry. He goes to the ropes. He gets blasted with the title belt by Colton, and Austin pins him. 1, 2, 3. New tag team champions. Again, shocker, but yeah, still, I can't even put a but with this. Like, I did not see the Guns win the tag team belts here out. And if they were, I thought it was going to be something with Billy Gunn doing some BS, but it was just them being snotty heels. And yeah, I can't be mad at that, but then again, I mean, are you going to have the Guns hold it until, like, the pay-per-view? Or FTR coming back, and that's the thing. FTR versus the Guns, so the FTR can finally get the belts. But then, like, the Acclaim are the hottest tag team in your company, and I would say the hottest wrestlers in your company, and you toss them to the side for like, and during Black History Month, like, wow, dude. And yeah, this shocking decision. Did it make sense? I don't think so. Man, I would have rather them wait into the pay per view. Just if you're gonna do this, like I'm interested to see where they take the Guns going into the pay per view. You got a couple weeks until the next pay per view, so like where they're gonna build, are they Claim gonna be the next opponents, or is it gonna be FTR? Are they returning FTR? Also, you have Samoa Joe cutting a promo. Samoa Joe, he says to Darby Allin, "You're a hell of a competitor, you're tough." But moving on to Wardlow. Wardlow, I knew you were gonna do stuff like this because you're ambitious, but I've already taken your title and I'm taking your hair. What more can I take? You want to take my title, and I'm gonna start peeling back the layers, pulling back your secrets. You come for my title, I'm coming for everything. Uh, that feud, yeah. So anyway, all in all, a good show. You know, roll pretty smooth. I'm gonna get out of here. Start playing Spider-Man. You guys like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on the show. Anything interests you? And what's the Guns winning tag belts shocking to you guys, just like it was to me? Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Peace out.